past, women were urged to cut back on exercise during pregnancy. Of course, now, though, we know better, and keeping fit can really have a positive impact on both baby and mom. So Farron Schwartz from Get Fit with Farron has done a lot of pre- and postnatal training, which a lot of people don't realize there's specific training when you work with our beautiful pregnant women like you do. You know, let's talk about one thing real quickly, though. And there was a photo going around on social media about this photo here. This woman, she's pregnant. She's actually in her third trimester, and she's getting slammed for just being super fit and being overly fit. And I don't know, I feel like there's not really such a thing as overly fit when you're pregnant unless you're doing something that endangers the baby.
Yeah, I mean, I give her kudos. Like, I think that she's rocking
I'm
it
with
out.
you. I think so, too. And I
mean,
think it's just all the angry, really super overweight fat people like me when I was pregnant that have a problem with it, because I never looked like that. But this is a great way to keep in shape and make sure that your pregnancy goes well, right?
Yes, yes. These ladies are all being very safe. They're all focusing on strength and core and working through their pelvic floor to keep fit through their pregnancies, being very safe with form. They all have modifications that they can work with as well.
Okay, now, do we need to worry about the position that they're in? I know we talked about obviously not doing anything where you're on your tummy.
Sure. Yeah, you know, most of the time when it comes to being pregnant, there isn't a lot that you can't do. Most of it is just listening to your body, making sure that you listen to it and do modifications if you need it. Certain trimesters, it's going to be harder, right?
Right, and all our ladies here are in their third trimester.
Yes.
They're also all having boys, by the way.
Yes, yes, ironically so. We do have one that is that has a breech baby right now. So I have her doing some pelvic tilts. We've got some feet that are a little close. So I have her doing pelvic tilts, Molly.
That's Molly. And so
pelvic tilts so she can work from the pelvic floor up and help to turn a little bit, hoping that the baby will turn,
Let's walk around here just so that they can see the girls while they're doing their moves. So tell me about cardio. Like, do you need to be careful with cardio? Because we've also heard stories about women, you know, like running marathons when they're pregnant.
Yeah, well, actually, you know, Alyssa's a runner, and she's doing 5Ks all the time right now, and so, you know, you hear say a lot. Yeah. But I mean, I've done distance races where I've seen pregnant mamas run right past me during half marathons. So again, listening to your body is really important.
Hold on, I want to ask you, like, when you do the running, do you learn, and even with this exercise, that because your center of gravity is so different, do you have to like relearn how to do some of it?
I just do what's comfortable, and I actually feel more pregnant after I'm done running than when I'm actually running. We've done 5 half marathons and like 20 races together.
Oh my goodness, this is your second pregnancy. Yeah. Did you do the same thing in the first?
Not at all. I
really
sat on the couch, I walked a little bit, but yeah.
That was my MO when I was pregnant. What do you find the benefits to be this time around, because you're being so cautious about your fitness?
I mean, I'm hoping labor will be a lot easier this time because I'm coming into it more athletic than I was before.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just listen to my body, which is what my midwife tells me to do.
Right. And I think that's a really good point, is that not only will it help you through your pregnancy, but then afterwards, when you really do need the strength and you need to have yourself
that
together.
bounce back effect, right? Your bodies are going to bounce back. You've been strengthening through that whole entire pregnancy. You've been keeping it tight and keeping your core ready for not just labor, but post-labor as well.
Now, what do you say to women who aren't used to working out, who really don't have any kind of fitness regimen, and they get pregnant and they go, oh my gosh, I better start working out now because I don't want to,
Well, number one is you need to check with your doctor first before you start any sort of fitness regime while you're pregnant. So as long as your doctor says, okay, you're good to go to start it during pregnancy, then start slow. I mean, that's not the time to like go start a bodybuilding competition, obviously, right?
Right.
Or to go run a half marathon. But that doesn't mean that you can't start a fitness regime and go lift some light weights and go do some running and go do some cardio. But it's, you know, keeping fit is always a good thing.
Now, what about the importance of stretching before and after exercise?
Always, always good. Dynamic stretching, so stretching through movement prior to stretching is safer. And then static stretching, so holding through your stretches is safer post-stretching. Does that make sense?
It does, and I feel like if I were pregnant, I would be much more comfortable working out with someone like you who's actually trained in pregnancy fitness,
Right.
than maybe even with my normal trainer.
Right.
Because
Having
it is
a
different.
special direction during a pregnancy or any other special circumstances,
Yeah.
maybe a little bit more important during this time in your life.
Yeah.
Because there's a little bit more knowledge, more understanding, more compassion.
Yeah.
And
you mentioned with Molly on the end, because her baby's in a breech position right now, are we hopeful to think that exercises can actually have the baby turn around?
Absolutely. I mean, that's why, your doctor.
Molly's like, yes.
She's like, I hope so. Yeah. I mean, it does happen. It does happen. I mean, exercise and nutrition really, really does a lot for the body.
It makes such a difference, doesn't it? It makes a difference for the little one, too. Molly, just tell me how it's been for you so far, like just making sure you stay fit during your pregnancy.
Oh, it's been great. Actually, my first trimester, I was on bed rest, so I couldn't work out at all. But now I picked it up and feel really great.
Yeah, I'm sure you have a lot more energy.
Yes, so much more energy and just feel great. And I don't really feel that pregnant, so
you
it's
guys
great.
are going to have like the easiest labors and the easiest births. I'm so proud of all of you. You look fantastic, really.
Yes.
Thank you for being there and like helping ladies through
I'm
this,
so excited.
There's nothing worse than not feeling pretty when you're pregnant.
Oh,
and I think this really helps in feeling
Well, they're amazing.
like fit and attractive, doesn't it? Because you all look great.
And it's so inspiring.
It
It's
is.
so inspiring.
It is. You're making me feel bad right now because I'm not pregnant. I should be working out. Sorry. You can get in touch with Farron through her website. It's called getfitwithfarron.com. And give her a call because she knows what she's doing. Thanks so much for coming in.